I just have to insert here that if this was 2 years ago and I was a candidate, I'd be talking about the viable system model no matter what we were talking about, and everybody get upset about it. The viable system model comes out of operations research and management science. Stafford Beer was the president of the Operations Research Society. So that's just a segue to say, I love what he's talking about, but the viable system model is about applying industrial relations kind of ideas in the larger society as well. That's my segue. I'm coming right back.
Okay.
So London School of Economics.
I chose that because I asked my advisor at UC Berkeley which school he would recommend. And Cornell had a very good industrial relations program, but is really geared towards more labor economics. What happens if we raise the minimum wage by 10 cents? And then you kind of look at graphs and charts and go, ooh, the overall employment will change by this. London School of Economics had a much more hands-on shop floor approach, the individual level. So it was really more of the industrial sociology, industrial psychology. How do individuals behave in sort of a workplace environment?
Did going to a school outside of the country enter into your decision making one way or the other?
It sounded interesting, but I must admit I had never been there, and it was a little bit scary for the travel there for the first time with my suitcase in hand, wondering what it was going to be like. My knowledge of England was basically what I had learned from watching a little bit of the EastEnders and then also the Avengers. And so quite a, if you're familiar with those shows, very different shows.
Well, you didn't do Miss Marple. I don't know how you could, without Agatha Christie, you can't really understand British culture, but. Yeah.
So it did enter into it because it sounded kind of like fun, kind of an adventure.
Yeah.
But it was really, I think, guided by the fact that that was the program that seemed to have the best fit. So, but I thought of myself as being very fortunate to have been accepted there, and then I learned quite a lot, not only about the subject matter, but just also the world in general.